If you don't do that, I don't want to be with you. If you don't love God, you got to tell folks, I don't care what we done did. I don't care how much we done messed up. So what, I got a problem and you got a problem too. But two problems ain't going to help each other get out of it. One of us got to get right. One of us better get started. One of us better stay on their face. Because if you stay on your face, God gonna fix it. If you stay on your face, God gonna burn the devil out. If you stay on your face through the difficult season, through the hard times, through the oppression and depression. Somebody in here is depressed. Somebody in here is hurting. Somebody in here is sick. Somebody in here have a misattitude, they lost their mind. But God said, meet me. He said, meet me. Meet me at the altar. And I will relieve you. I will nourish you. I will support you. I will strengthen you. I will bear it for you. I will put it under you. I will carry it for you. Is there anybody here? No, we should call upon God because He alone can save us. He alone can rescue us. He alone is the God that can deliver thee. It was said best in Psalms 91 and 1. It was said again in 98 and 1. I want you to know that when you pray, God will fix it. He hears your cry. I want you to know you gotta pray for the fear you got. You gotta pray to be clean. You gotta pray to fix your heart. You gotta pray to get your anointing back. You lost it, but now you can get it back. God said He will deliver you from the hand of the devil. Don't stay in His hand. Get out of His hand and get in the hand of God. Let me show y'all something. David is saying, I choose to reach out to God when I hurt. Are you reaching out to God when you hurt? Are you reaching out to God when people do you wrong? Are you reaching out to God when bills ain't paid? Are you reaching out to God when you need a healing? Are you reaching out to God when you want something to happen good for you? Are you reaching out to God when you want to get yourself married? You better reach out to God. Just because they put a ring on it don't mean that it's something. Just because He said yes, you better reach out to God and make sure that's the right person. Make sure that's the right woman. Because if you haven't reached out to God, you might wake up to Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. I want you to remember, your life is more important than just a word. Your life is more important than just what people say. You better put all you can in you so God can deliver you. Put